Alright, so I just got this new sprocket in. It's a PMP 35 tooth. This is for the cb300. So I wanted to try a 35 tooth. Stock is 36 in the back. This is aluminum hard anodized from PMP. So let's weigh it. And you guys see my other video that I had the that super light sprocket, steel sprocket that I weighed, and it was only an ounce lighter than stock. I think stock was a pound, and that super light was, what was it, 15 ounces or something like that, or 14 ounces, somewhere around there. So an ounce or so, an ounce and a half lighter. So let's see how heavy this one is. So here's my my Part 2 bicycle scale. Oops. So 7 ounces. So that's about a little bit less than half the weight of the stock one. So that's pretty good. 7 ounces. That's about right, because aluminum is about half the weight of steel. Or actually, no, it's less than half the weight of steel. It's actually, aluminum is about a third the weight of steel. But since aluminum is weaker than steel, this one is actually, if you look at the thickness is the full thickness from the where the teeth is, along the whole entire body of it, where it's bolted down as well. So the thickness is constant. Whereas my the super light I had, the sprocket had the full width of the 520 sprocket, 520 chain, but along here where the body is here, it's actually thinner, and also it had a bunch of holes. But so that looks about right. So looking at this thing, let's see, it's in the shade right now. So let's look at it in the sun. I'm sure you guys can see that it's still in the shade. It's kind of hard to tell with the sunlight. But going back to the shade here. But this is supposed to be hard anodized. Basically type 3 anodizing. That's type 3 is known as hard anodizing. And hard anodizing, you really can't control the color, so whatever color comes out, it comes out. I was actually expecting this to be darker. It has like a greenish, it's a greenish color to it, but I was expecting it to be darker. Almost kind of has a goldish tint to it as well, but it's mostly greenish. At least for my eyes, anyways. I am colorblind, so I have a hard time seeing green. But usually with anodizing, hard anodizing, the color usually comes out very dark, and that's usually when it comes out darker, that it's usually left in the anodizer longer. So usually when it comes out lighter, that means they did it pretty quickly. So I'm sort of, I don't know, I wouldn't say disappointed, but I'm not sure, because I haven't used this thing yet and see how long and how durable it is. I'm still skeptical about it. It should be more durable than without the hard anodizing, but I would have preferred PMP to have left it in a little longer. Get that anodizing layer to build up a little bit more. Let it grow a little bit more. With that said, it's it is even needed like this, or when it's darker, it's still really thin. It's still a very thin layer. But I still would have preferred a little bit, even though it's real thin, it's not much of a difference. But I still would have preferred it to be a little bit thicker. But so anyways, that's the new sprocket. So again, this is 35 tooth. I wanted to get a 35 tooth just because I wanted to try out a taller gearing, see how the bike pulls. Right now, stock that bike is 1436, I believe. But so I added a 15 in the front, so I'm already taller than stock to begin with. So I went down 1 tooth in the back. So we'll see how I like it, how it rides through the mountains. Okay, thanks for watching.